I'd like to thank Manipal Hospital Management as well as Dr. Rohan for inviting me for this launch. It's my pleasure to be associated with the launch of GI motility system at Manipal Hospital, Goa. And it will be very helpful in the advancement for the department in the diagnosis of the gastrointestinal as well as the Inaugurated motility disorders. Now, the development of the department happens quite slowly. I still remember when I joined the KMC Mangalore way back in 2000, one fiber optic endoscope. I was the only gastroenterologist doing about 30 endoscopies per month at that time. From that period onwards, slowly the department has grown. And today we are doing about 600 procedures every month, including the upper GI, lower GI endoscopy. We are doing most of the therapeutic procedures, polypectomy, stone extraction, biliary stenting. We have state-of-the-art endoscopic ultrasound system. We are doing therapeutic EVS as well as the third space endoscopy procedures like OM or endoscopic surgical dissection. There are 4 qualified gastroenterologist staff who are manning the department and a full-fledged DNB program going on for the last 9 years. So all this takes time, but it happens. Dr. Rohan has been the product of gastroenterology department KMC Mangalore, and he's been one of our best students so far. And he's an excellent academician. He has won the award for best paper presentation at the national conference. He has got a fellowship to present his paper in Hong Kong. So he is an excellent academician. As well as he has got very good hands at endoscopy, which we saw when he was doing endoscopy as a student. We all must have seen now that he has already established the GI endoscopy, upper GI, lower GI, as well as CRC procedures at Manipal Hospital, Goa. And with the introduction of this motility centers, he will be doing most of the motility work also in endoscopy. So the proper encouragement being given by the Manipal management group, I'm sure in coming years he will establish a very good state-of-the-art gastroenterology department at Manipal Hospital, Goa. Now, regarding the Monometry system, already the details have been given already, but it is a system which diagnoses the motility disorders of both the upper GI tract as well as the lower GI tract. We often find patients who have difficulty in swallowing, and when we do endoscopy, we don't find any mechanical obstruction. The problem lies in the nerve supply of the food pipe or esophagus, the condition known as eclasia. Now, the eclasia today cannot be diagnosed or managed properly without the motility system being available. Similarly, you mentioned about constipation. So constipation is a common problem. Many times this constipation may not respond to the usual laxative. So the problem there lies in the mechanism of defecation. So that can be very well studied by the anorectal manometry. So then the therapy is a little different from giving just the laxative. And thirdly, he has a 24-hour pH, ambulatory pH monitoring system where we place some electrodes into the food pipe that will measure the pH of the food pipe for 24 hours. And that gives an idea whether or not the acid from the stomach is coming up into the food pipe or not. That tells that whether or not the patient is having liver disease, and therefore we can manage the disorder better. So these are not very common procedures done every day, but these will be useful in diagnosis. Otherwise, it cannot be diagnosed by your routine endoscopy. So it adds up to the value of the department that they can do these procedures as well. Therefore, the motility center is important in a good gastroenterology department. Then the patient, people with Goa will find it that it's extremely useful. As he said that nowhere else he has this system in Goa. So all these patients of Goa can come to this hospital and probably get all the facilities under one roof. That would be the advantage. Lastly, I would like to say that Manipal Hospital Group has been very good in supporting all of us in procuring new instruments, growth of the department. They give us a free hand to run the department. I have never been asked in the last 22 years as to what is the target or how is the target in the course. So they give us a free hand, and therefore we enjoy working in Manipal Hospital Group, and we are grateful for that. So I thank all of you for inviting me for today's program. It's nice to be in Goa, and I enjoy coming to Goa. In fact, when the offer was first made to Roman after he passed out his BNP, I strongly recommended that it's a good place to go and settle down, and a good place to settle down in life. In fact, if there is opening, maybe even I can also join Roman for this.
Subscribe Prudent social media channel and press bell icon for latest notifications.